Hello, welcome back to Brandon Sushi Live Coding. In this episode, I will be teaching you how to create these grease pencil flowers. So it's pretty simple, and I probably have done this in the past, but I'm gonna do it again anyway. So let's get started. So you could create a pattern like that using algorithm, and this can be automated. But I found that grease pencil is always kind of nicer if you have kind of like manual input. So for example, for a flower, like kind of like a rose, see, I'm actually zooming really close. So we have this really thick grease pencil, kind of nice actually. So rose flower can be created this way. So you can create algorithm that generates the circle, but this is actually nice to be able to draw it yourself. So let's just quickly save this as GP flowers. So I started with this bunch of edges, strokes, and I'm gonna turn this into kind of like a flower using stretch of nodes. And as usual, Shift A, GP, get this macro, and just pick an active frame, and we are kind of already kind of there. So we just need to extrude the edge. It's really that simple. With extrude edge, actually, we have a couple of options. So we pipe in the vertices and edges from grease pencil, right? And we just need to provide the matrix, and we need to just extrude it. Get rid of these edges, and we simply need to use the face. So far we are not getting anything. Okay, so apparently there's this U and V options. This part with the U with 15 edges, I think we should be getting extrusion here. Let me check very quickly. So you can scale the matrices. Let me quickly adjust this. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I almost forgot. We need to resample this carefully. So if it's too low, you don't get any edges, so you just simply get that. You need to increase this sampling because my grease pencil is too small. Okay, cool. Good that I found that. And so what would be nice is that if we can extrude this multiple times, right? I'm not gonna do that for now. It's just gonna be like this, and you can use maybe like cloth simulations to create something that looks more like a flower, but you have control over the extrusions. So the scale is actually very useful. And if you want to make something that's kind of more artistic, you can use a guide like UV sphere, for example. This is going to be the reference for our grease pencil. So if we select the grease pencil and we pick frame and we turn on draw, we're going to be drawing on the surface, turn off the offset, and just simply draw random strokes on top of this sphere. Like I said, this kind of thing can be automated. You can create algorithm that simply paint this pattern, kind of like a reaction diffusion pattern, something that you can see on your fingers, fingerprint. Sometimes the algorithm, of course, can do this automatically, but nothing like giving it manual control. So I just made this pattern with grease pencil, and that's kind of nice. And boom, we have this kind of flower. In this case, we don't need this Z extrusion. We can just zero it out. with the flowery pattern itself. We can still control the sampling from grease pencil, right? And then on top of that, we can actually scale the origin of the flower. So currently, if I turn off the sphere, you can see it's kind of floating there. But if you use vector math and just scale, multiply the scale here, give it a bit of value, and here you can scale. So now we end up with a kind of nice design. I think this can be like a for lamp, or I don't know, something. It's like decorations. You can use mass viewer here and then merge together all these objects, and you can use solidify, give it some thickness. You can even offset it so it's centered. 0.5. So this one, the thickness and the offset should be kind of like half. So if it's like 0.24 here, maybe 0.112 here. You can use driver. And if you're happy with this, you can smooth it. So you get this quite complex design created so simply by using grease pencil and a bit of notes. So GP flower is what I call it. Sphere chalk grease pencil flower. Hopefully you find this useful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.